To many NASCAR fans, Clint Bowyer is living the dream, flying around the track behind the wheel of the number 33 car. But when he feels the need to seek quiet times in the wilderness, Bowyer heads west to the rugged mountains of southwest New Mexico after bull elk. Hunting with guide Lonnie Alsop of Limestone Outfitters, they've climbed to a high ridge in an effort to use the vantage point to their favor.
Okay, we're gonna stay right here for a while. This is the best place that you can see anything, and we'll just kind of move real easy around and watch back up in here. And this deal here, they come out of there in the mornings and the evenings. They probably gone right now. I don't know. They probably won't be back out there, but we'll get right in here. We'll glass all this thick stuff in here and see if we can find them.
See where that light colored tree is up on the hill? Come down from that about 10 feet to the right. See him there, dude.
Glassing the hillside like we were doing really kept me focused on the task at hand and finding more elk. So when I saw the next one and saw his horns, I knew that he was looking a lot better.
Big daddy, big. He was eating good.
Yeah.
How far is that away right there?
Probably 500 yards in it. I can tell you, it's too far to shoot, I think. Unless you're one of them sharpshooters.
Is he big enough?
Well, it depends on what you're after here this first day. Maybe not for a first day bull, but he'd
definitely be big enough last day bull.
Yeah.
We're not down and out yet. Maybe we better wait.
This first morning.
The habitat in this area of New Mexico is well known to hold monster bulls. So Bowyer and his guide decide that this candidate wasn't quite worth the effort to be a first-day bull. And while patience is often the key when considering your options early in the hunt, it was certainly enough to get Clint's blood pumping.
Right off the bat, got me going. It got me pumped up about being here here for the hunt. Been sitting up on that knoll a lot of time, glassing and saw some things, saw some small cows way over in the distance, and then you start spotting some. We saw one bedded down there, kept our eye on that, thinking that maybe she's got a bull with her. And next thing you know, that last hour, that magical hour that everybody, was waiting on, the action starts.
You throw them glasses up, you're thinking nothing's here. The sun starts going down. Pretty soon, elk, you start seeing them.
And that's when your blood starts flowing, the adrenaline starts rocking, and man, I tell you, it's just an unbelievable feeling. You hear them cows start calling, then you hear the bulls bugling, and we had them bugling back and forth. I heard two of them, and I was like, man, I thought I heard two of them, and it didn't sound like the same one. About that time, one of them was getting louder and louder, and it kept coming around, came right around that fence line.
He's coming right down there.
And man, he was close. He was within, 60, 80 yards of us.
I guess let him get by us.
If he would have been the one we were looking for, it'd have been a great shot for us.
After a few good encounters on some smaller bulls, Clint and his guide Lonnie retreat into the Dimlet Hills, hopeful for a brighter tomorrow